Hey guys, Matt James coming at you from very rainy, stormy Northeast Florida. Man, have we gotten slammed today with a bunch of rain and big time thunderstorms and whatnot. So we being my family and I, we've been around the house working, cleaning and rearranging and just getting ready for the holidays. We host Christmas at our house for all of our family. So we're just kind of getting a little bit of a head start on things and getting ready for all of our family that's going to be coming in here in just a couple of weeks for the Christmas Day feast and festivities. And speaking of getting a little ahead and getting a head start on things, I want to piggyback on to what I talked about last week. And last week I talked about how today, this moment right now, this day is all that we have. This is what we've got right now. Yesterday is gone, and tomorrow isn't promised. It's not a given. Not trying to put a damper on anything, but it's just a fact. But at the same time, while we're living for today and making the most of every moment that we have, I don't know that I emphasized enough last week, and I wanted to make sure that I came back and piggybacked a little bit on this, is it is still really, really important to plan, to look ahead and to plan and to know what you're going to do from one day to next and from week to week. And I know as a teacher, I'm a school teacher by day, so to speak. I've been doing it for a really, really long time, and I plan my lessons out, and I see my kids. I'm a music teacher in elementary school, so I see my kids typically right now I see them once every 6 days. So I plan out that whole rotation, that 6-day, what we call a rotation, and I have that planned out. And right now I'm planned all the way through the first week of January. But sometimes I'll plan 9-week units or maybe 4-week mini units, and planning ahead, and everything builds on top of the other. So one thing builds on the other and the other and the other. So the previous work is really important. So the work that we're putting in right now, whether it's on yourself physically, or whether it's something that you're trying to do spiritually, or for yourself mentally, for your job, whatever it may be, the foundation that you're laying right now is really, really important for what's going to come in the future. So it's super, super important, guys, that we do plan ahead. I know right now, over the past week or so, in fact, this past week I was down with the stomach virus. I missed 2 days of work, which is very unusual for me. I don't miss work. I was out 2 days, and the other days that I was at work, I was just sucking it up. I wasn't feeling good at all. Didn't work out at all, didn't get any runs in, any exercise in. I came home. On the days that I did work, I was wiped, crawled up in my chair or crawled in the bed. And then on the other days, I was just kind of laying around here. I mean, you guys know, if you've ever had the stomach virus, you know how that goes. But during that time, having a little bit of extra downtime, if you will, I started planning out my year. And I'm a runner. I like to run. I do a lot of 5Ks, 10Ks, and half marathons, and I'm getting a lot more into trail racing and running. And I started looking at the schedule for my area, and mapping out my schedule, and even started putting down what my training is going to look like to get ready for those runs. Also, what my training is going to look like just to keep myself fit for running and for the other things that I like to do. I'm really into functional fitness. I do stand-up paddle surfing and some other things, and I'm really into functional fitness and the things that are going to help me to be able to do all those other things that I like to do. So I looked at what my plan was going to be. What am I going to do? How am I going to finish out the year? And what's my plan going to be to start the new year, to have myself ready for these races and these different events that I have? So I want to encourage you guys, while this is the day, this is the time that we have, it's still very, very important for us to plan and to be ready for the future, to plan for that future, for tomorrow, for next week, for next month, for a few months away from now, and to be ready for that. So I wanted to make sure that I came back and piggybacked on that and kind of let you guys know about that. So over the next couple of weeks, as we wind out the year, I know everybody is into making New Year's resolutions and that kind of stuff. I know I do the same thing myself. And so as we finish out the rest of this year, I'm going to start filling you guys in on what I've been doing, and how I'm working out, and what my nutrition is looking like, and my supplementation, and those kinds of things. And in the hopes that it will help you. You do not have to do exactly what I'm doing. We've talked about in the past that what works for one does not work necessarily for another, or maybe even for anybody else. But I hope to share with you guys some ideas and maybe just some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. And maybe just there's a little tiny something in what I say that will click with you and resonate with you and help you to really get yourself going to be all that you can possibly be, or all that you want to be in whatever area it is that you're working on. So I'm going to look forward to sharing some of that stuff with you guys. I have recently changed up my plan, my routine, if you will, quite a bit, and I want to share that with you guys. I've made some tweaks and some changes in my supplementation that I think are really working for me. And you know what? I'm an older guy. I'm 53 years old. Maybe it will resonate with some of you folks that are a little bit older, and maybe some of you young whippersnappers can gain something from what I have to say. But in any event, as we wind up the year, let's stay focused. Let's stay strong. Let's plan. Let's look at the new year and how are we going to continue to work and move ahead and push ourselves. And I want to encourage you guys to think about that over this week and the next couple of weeks as we wind out 2018. All right, guys, that's what I have for you today. I just wanted to do a real quick one and touch base with you guys. I hope all is well. I hope wherever you may be, whether you're in the snow or the rain here with us, or whatever the case may be safe, keep pressing forward, and as always, as I like to say, be relentless. All right, guys, take care. Have a great week. Bye.